This conference will now be recorded.
All right, it is 6:01 on September 16th of 2025. We'll call the Zoning Board Adjustment meeting to order. And the first case tonight is 25-09, Amy Dumont. Oh, you have them read it. Okay. Yeah. So just read your application into the record and give us a little synopsis of what's going on, and then some questions back and forth.
Okay, so I don't physically have my application with me, but I can give a.
You can take it.
Sorry, I didn't realize I needed to have it. All right, she gave this one.
Yeah.
So how much
just
do I
read
need?
down here. The back support. So this is what you want to do, and then the 5 criteria.
Okay.
Okay, and that's what they want to hear.
Okay. Right. So introduce myself. I am Amy Dumont. I am the current tenant at 75 High Street. And
Excuse me, Amy?
Yes.
Can you speak up? I'm being
Yes.
closer. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, I'm the current tenant at 75 High Street, and my application is as follows. A variance is requested from Article 6, Section 11A of the zoning ordinance to permit the raising of backyard chickens strictly for personal use in the village district. Facts supporting the request. 1, granting the variance would not be contrary to the public interest because my flock is contained in a 10 by 20 foot run and they do not free range. They provide eggs for our family, and that's pretty much why we have them. 2 is if the variance were granted, the spirit of the ordinance would be observed because we wish to maintain a good curbside appeal for this property as well as the well-being of our neighbors. 3, granting the variance would do substantial justice because it would allow for us to continue to provide for our family and share any excess with our neighbors, building relationships with them. 4, if the variance were granted, the values of the surrounding properties would not be diminished because my flock, currently only 6 hens, is contained in a runner and do not free range, so no harm is caused to our property or our neighbors. There are no roosters, and we'll keep the flock to no more than 6 hens. And 5, unnecessarily hardship, owning to a special condition of the property that doesn't distinguish it from other properties in the area. Denial of the variance would result in unnecessary hardship because no fair and substantial relationship between the general public purpose of the ordinance provision and the specific application of that provision to the property because our flock does not pose any damage or other detrimental circumstance to any of our neighbors, and there is no risk to any person or animal due to our flock being contained. 2, the proposed use is a reasonable one because it is strictly for our family use, as our hens provide eggs for our family as well as are treated as pets. Do I need to continue?
If you want it read into the record.
Sure, okay. Explaining how if the criteria is subparagraph A are not established in an unnecessary hardship will be deemed to exist if and only if owing to special conditions of the property that distinguished it from the properties in the area, the property cannot be reasonably used in strict conformance with the ordinance, and a variance is therefore necessary to enable a reasonable use of it for us if this were not to be granted. The hardship it would pose to our family is that we would not only lose pets, but also would need to find adequate homes for them, which may not be beneficial to the birds, as they may not be accepted by other flocks in trying to rehome. And that is it.
Thank you. Questions for him? Pull up a satellite map of it.
I just have a couple questions. On this picture, sorry. On this picture here, can you give me an idea where your property lines are for this property?
So the property ends at the High Street edge. So the property itself is a corner lot, And so basically where these trees are in the back is where the field starts for the town property behind it.
Yep.
And then this is the High Street Extension side. So that's the edge of the property on this side. The front of the house is on High Street, and then right basically past this area is Cedar Street. So there's only a couple of lilac bushes on the side here. So that's pretty much encompassing the whole property.
Okay, thank you.
So when you go to Cedar Street, their house faces right opposite the Cedar Street. Your Pine Street is ahead, and to the right is High Street Extension.
Right.
Their house is the old Clarita Cannon house.
Yep.
Yep.
May I add some
Yeah,
details?
this is your time. Go right ahead.
If you take a look at that diagram, when I was trying to pick a place for the chicken run, I strategically placed it where it wouldn't be an eyesore. So when you're at the corner the intersection at the four-way, you can't see my chicken coop from that intersection or the chicken run. It's actually between my driveway and the dead end part, the road that dead ends into the cul-de-sac.
Yep.
So the only ones that really see the chicken run are my neighbors across the street and Mr. Conrad here. They're the closest to where the actual coop is and the view of that. But I do try to keep it clean and maintained, and most of it is actually covered under a tree. And there's part of it that's a little exposed to the backyard for them to get sunlight to sunbathe and all that good stuff.
Just so I understand, you're saying you're gonna have no more than 6 hens and no roosters.
Exactly.
Yep.
I like having the small flock. We have 4 of us living in home, and so there's roughly 6 eggs a day. That's more than enough for us. We don't need any more than that, and any excess we have, I share with my neighbors.
I don't have any questions.
Yeah.
I have a question. You picked this area and not behind the house. Is there any reason why you did that?
Because behind the house is very open, and so all the neighbors that live on Cedar Street have like open view to the backyard. So I was trying to keep it to not be an eyesore to the neighbors and not draw attention that way. So having it where I have it, it's really kind of hidden from the majority of the neighbors.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You guys good? Good if we go to public comment?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Any public comment? Yeah, just have to get up and speak in the microphone. Say who you are and where you're from.
Okay, Conrad Ekstrom. I live across the street, and on the north side, away from, I don't know what you call it, chicken coop? All right, chicken coop. It's an enclosed. It's a high grass, and on the High Street side, it's shielded by bushes and trees. Okay, just to give you an idea of what it's just not open so everybody can see it. I never discovered it until I happened to walk down the street one day. I said, "Oh, what's that? Oh, hey, it's cool." And that's the old Clarita Cannon's property too, to give you a better reference. Okay, just wanted to throw that in to give you an idea of what's around there.
Awesome. Thank you. I have a letter here that I just have to read into the record.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, please. Okay. It does not say at the beginning who it's from. Heather Dreher. Hope I'm saying that right. Hello, we're writing on behalf of Amy Dumont's zoning board hearing. We are likely not able to attend in person. We live directly across the street from Amy. The chickens have never been an issue. They are not loud. There has never been any smell from them. Their coop is directly outside our bedroom window, and they have never woken us up or been annoying. Their coop is completely fenced in, and we have never been aware of the chickens getting out. We actually enjoy the chickens. I talk to them every day. I love seeing people taking their children for walks and them stopping to see the chickens. Amy puts out eggs for anyone who wants them. Amy has always been very respectful and nice since she moved onto the street. She immediately introduced herself and told us if the chickens were ever an issue to let her know. We hope that you allow them to stay. They are no problem at all. Thank you, Heather and Matt at 82 High Street.
As a code enforcement officer, I was at the bottom of High Street, not High Street Extension, on a call because chickens were running loose, Heather Skelter, all over the place. And I was going to issue a violation, several violations, as a matter of fact. And the way I found out about Amy Dumont's was because they said, well, what about the one up the street? And I had been next door a couple of days before that and never discovered chickens ever. And I went up, she was told on by a neighbor. I went up and investigated and saw the chickens, and I had to look for them because they are not visibly from the street. And the coop was immaculate. The grounds were immaculate. It was in the shade. I'm kind of really pleased about where it is for the chicken's sake, because if it was in the other side of the house, it would be full sun. It's just a really nice, one of the better coops I've seen put together. So the other two chicken violations that I had decided to rehome their chickens. Instead, Amy's here tonight asking for a variance. So that's what I have to say.
Thank you. Look like anybody's online, but just in case, any public comment from online?
There's nobody online.
Little window. All right. You guys good if we close it and deliberate?
Yep.
I'm online. Can you hear me?
Someone's there.
Online. Yes, please.
Hi, it's Eric Pyra. I live at 37 Cedar Street, which is diagonal. The house. I'm just curious, is this open up floodgates for everyone else that wants to do chickens?
There is no precedence that's set by any single variance that's granted. That's the question that you're asking.
Yeah, I mean, my daughter wants to do chickens, so I'm closely watching this. I have no objection to the chickens. Until I saw a cooler outside selling eggs, I never knew she had chickens. So, but I'm good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And for the record, I don't actually sell the eggs. I donate them. But if folks want to donate, they can to feed, for the chicken or scraps. A lot of times they'll do scraps,
I like that.
but I do them for free. I don't require payment on them.
Yeah, I just give them away.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other public comment? Looks like Eric's the only one online. So we'll close public comment and deliberate.
Time, 6:14.
Close it at 6:14. Any thoughts?
Yeah, I think there's 9 abutters, right? And they all, no complaints.
Right.
So, yeah,
Yep.
I trust Pat's judgment that it looks nice.
Pictures.
There are
Yeah,
pictures in the,
Yep.
Yeah, it's kind of the perfect property if you look at it. There's either a road. The only property that is touching is the town of Tilton. So
right.
I think that it's got a chicken count on it, which is important.
Yep.
A no rooster count,
Right.
which is also important.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just looking to see if the wording maintains that they stay contained.
yeah, 10 by
Yes.
20.
10 by 20.
Just reading the verbiage. Sorry, it just says that it is in a 10 by 20.
Well, it says my flock is contained in a 10 by 20 foot run and
Okay.
do not free range.
free range. Okay, cool. All right. Well, any motions or any more comments?
No, I was going to say, I don't see to where all the criteria have been met. I saw nothing and listened to her, I heard nothing that would indicate that there could be a problem of any kind. Plus, we have abutters that have also voiced their opinion that she's doing a good job and they have no problems with it. So I have absolutely no no reason to speak against it.
Yeah, she certainly seems to be running a squared away ship.
We also have the landlord. Did you
Yeah.
do the landlord one as well?
The only thing I had was the.
Here.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I have to reopen public comment to read this into the record, Pat.
No, you just read that into the record.
Okay. Hi, Cindy. Attached, you'll find the notarized agent authorization form for Amy Dumont to speak for me at the next planning board meeting.
Yeah.
I must reiterate that this is only under the issue of the chickens and creating an exemption for her to keep them. She has been respectful of the property and the neighbors and offers eggs to people who are interested. I believe the chickens are not causing any harm, and I am in favor of keeping them at the property. Please do not hesitate to contact me if there are any questions. Thank you, Brittany Fife.
And there is a legal paper that will be in her file.
The
showing-
agent authorization.
Yes.
Yeah, that's here. Yeah.
Was your answer, your question answered about the containment?
I
though?
think down to number 4 it answers it. It is contained.
They're
and running.
contained now,
Yeah.
but
And do not
should we
free range.
enter something in there? They gotta be contained because the variance goes with the property. So the next people who move in.
Yeah, I think so. They can all be conditions of approval.
I think it's important. An important piece of it is
Yep.
my thought. Kind of prevents the issue that
Then we don't have the issue of free range,
facilitated the whole thing to start with.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with Sandy that the requirements have been met.
Yeah, I do too.
If there's no other, I'd like to make a motion. On case, to approve case ZBA 5-09 for the having the chickens with the following conditions of approval. There'll be no free range chickens on the property, no roosters, and no more than 6 hens.
I'll second the motion.
ZB 2509, not ZBA 59.
Oh, ZB.
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, there's been a motion to approve case 25-09 with the conditions of no free range, the chickens are contained, no roosters, and no more than 6 hens. And I believe I heard Brian second it.
Yes.
Any further discussion?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Ready for a vote?
Yep.
And you said we don't have to roll call vote anymore. Okay. Those in favor, vote aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? The ayes have it. Case 25-09 passes.
Thank you very much for your time.
Good luck.
And we have minutes.
Minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Any motions for the minutes from 7/15/25?
I make a motion to approve the minutes from July 15, 2025.
Motion's made by Brian,
I'll second it.
seconded by Cindy. Sandy?
Sandy.
Sorry.
Speaking of minutes, do you happen to have any minutes on your walk up at the MJB properties at 491 Main Street?
Hold on.
Your phone, yeah.
I think I have some notes, yes.
Can you forward them to us at some point in time when you have a minute?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, motion's been made and seconded on July 17th, 15th minutes.
I'm sorry, I thought you voted.
That's okay.
I second it.
Any
So,
discussion? I'm going to abstain because I wasn't here that day. But those in favor, vote aye.
aye.
The ayes have it. Minutes are accepted.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second?
Motion's been made and seconded to adjourn. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Meeting is adjourned at 6:20.
Ooh, a minute quicker than last.
Was it a minute quicker?
Yeah, I just read the minutes.
Next
21.
Or next month we got to do 19. Well, no, we started a minute late,
All true.
so it was 19.